Hey everyone, it's Alex the Real Mr. Robinson here. Welcome to part 4 of Ultimate Spider-Man as we swing through New York City in an attempt to once again continue the story. Okay, see another token there. Excellent. Oh, there's another one back there. So Comic-Con happened. I actually didn't plan to go this year. I couldn't get a badge in time.
Please, no!
Oh, crime. I had absolutely no plans to attend. There you go. Somebody call somebody. Spider-Man's here.
You're not a freak after all.
Well, thank you. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I didn't plan to go to Comic-Con this year because I was too late to buy a pass. But somebody invited me down. Ooh, combat tour. Yes, I will do this. Somebody invited me down who is a big fan of everyone in the YouTube movie review community, like Schmoes No, Double Toasted, Chris Stuckman, Collider Video, Screen Junkies. Someone I actually met when Double Toasted was in town for their LA party. So he invited me down. I said, you know what, I don't have a badge, but sure, why not? I'll come on down. And my main goal to go down there was to try and meet as many people from the Collider video circle, like Perry Nemiroff, Mark Riley, Mark Ellis, Christian Harloff, and Clark Wolf, who I've met a couple times beforehand. And I managed to do that, kind of introduce myself, and got pictures with some of them. And it was a lot of fun. I managed to make the most of it without having to use a badge. But I mean, if I go next time, if I go next year, I want to make sure that I do get a badge. I don't think I'll be driving there like I did this time around because traffic is awful. I think the train might be a little more fun. Makes for more of an adventure. So we'll see what happens. But I definitely want to go next year if I can. But it was just great to be able to meet a lot of those people in the Collider video circle. Sorry, I'm sorry for being quiet. I'm just focused on fighting these bad guys. Wow, you completely missed me. Oh, you're not down? There you go. Alright. And I got to meet a friend from college, and it was just great to meet up with him again. It was just a fun experience overall. Again, without a badge, I managed to make the most of it. God, you guys have horrible aim. Combat tour complete. Awesome. Story mode available. Nice. Oh, no health? Whatever. Let's talk trailer. Actually, if this is a cutscene that happens next, I'm going to wait till the cutscene ends before talking about the trailers at Comic-Con, because there's a couple in particular that I really want to talk about. You know what? I noticed that it's on the other side of the Hudson River, so it's going to take a while for me to get there. Anyway, no, it's another combat tour. Let's just continue the story. Ooh, crime. somewhere over there. This whole episode's just gonna be me getting to the other side. There's these thugs shooting each other. Nice. Ooh, a bridge. Anyway, oh no, that's the same bridge. Anyway, there are two trailers in particular that I want to talk about. I know there was a third one that got leaked, the Avengers Infinity War trailer, which, you know what? I'm going to wait until the trailer gets an official release before I actually talk about it. Because I actually want some clarity in terms of what I'm seeing before I actually talk about the trailer. I know Greg Alba from Real Rejects put up a tweet that if he can't do a reaction video of it because, whoa! Last time he did a reaction video to a leaked trailer, it was a huge copyright strike on his channel. I can't see a thing. Okay, meant to get that token. So, but then I tweeted him saying, plus you want to be able to see everything and hear everything in clarity without people talking or without heads in the way. And that's the same attitude I'm going to have. I'd rather talk about the official trailer once it's released, not a leak. But first trailer was Justice League. A new trailer for Justice League was released at Comic-Con. And ever since Wonder Woman came out, I thought to myself, okay, you know what? This movie is exactly what the DC Extended Universe should be. They might be able to get back on track, especially since Jeff Johns is now pretty much for DC what Kevin Feige is for Marvel. I'll let this cutscene go by before I continue my Justice League trailer talk.
Are you okay?
My head is killing me. It's just pounding so hard. I think it's my spider sense thingy going nuts. You might need to get somewhere safe.
Oh, we're already fighting Venom again?
Eddie? Oh my god! I thought... my head! It's killing me! What's going on? Oh god! My head! Just being near Eddie is... my head! It's killing me!
I just wanted to make sure the mic was working. Very unavailable. No shit. Wow, this is pretty easy. Oh god.
No! Eddie! No!
Get him.
My head. Ow! Why is
Whoa.
this happening to me?
That's a good question. Anyway, Justice League. Since Jeff Johns is now the guy in charge, I thought, okay, things are gonna get back on the right track. And I wanna like Justice League. I want it to be a really good movie, especially after the release of Wonder Woman.
Stay too close for too long, or it'll kill me. But I can't run away either.
But it's just, come on. Oh crap! I didn't.
Can't stay too close for too long. Something about Eddie. I can't stay close to him for too long. It's killing me.
Now, am I actually losing health?
For too long is not a good idea.
Oh crap!
Let go of me.
Sorry. I'll finish after this fight because I'm just so in the moment. I want to get my thoughts clear on Justice League. Especially since I was unaware of how much health I was losing.
Let go!
Is that it?
Don't make me hurt you, Eddie. I'm totally serious.
And that's the thumbnail for the video.
Brock, sit.
Huh.
You guys with shield?
You're in the way!
That's Silver Sable, right?
Tango down. Prep for evac.
That has to be.
Hey! What is this? What's going on?
Nothing that concerns you.
My bruised ribs beg to differ. Yeah. Okay then. Sure. I'll just stay here and, oh, nuts.
He's got nothing. Alright. Now, Justice League. As I was saying, I want to like Justice League. I've liked a lot of the trailers, like, in terms of them having a much lighter attitude, them having a sense of humor. It's pretty much like with what Wonder Woman was. The Justice League trailers seem to be exactly what the DC Extended Universe needs to be. But my problems with it, the reason why I'm not over the moon excited for Justice League is because it looks way too reliant on CG. And the problem is, it looks like it takes place in several areas that are, several areas that look like they're on Earth. So, and it just kind of takes you out of it.
My sisters are never gonna believe me.
Well, since I can't actually web swing through Central Park. But anyway, like, a lot of it looks like it takes place on Earth. It doesn't look like they're going to go off to another planet. So the fact that it just seems over-reliant on CG kind of worries me. And then also, it's Zack Snyder, which after I mean, I don't know. After Batman vs Superman, I'm just so unenthusiastic about Zack Snyder directing Justice League. But hopefully, Jeff Johns and Warner Brothers this time are like, no, you can't have creative freedom this time around. So, because if there's one director that absolutely does not need creative freedom when tackling these kinds of properties, it's Zack Snyder. And I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm a hater. I just really want this to be good. Now, the trailer that I think looks really good is for Thor Ragnarok. And this is saying something considering that I was not a big fan of
this whole city would fall apart if it wasn't for me.
Well, there are the Avengers, so. But anyway, saying, I actually was not a big fan of Thor: The Dark World. When I originally reviewed it in theaters, like, I gave it a good review, but that was more in the vein of, like, fanboying, and I wanted to be fair to it. But rewatching it again, it's not like all that bad. There are some good things in it, but the problem is, it's just like, I don't know. It just didn't seem very, I don't know. Like, it's just not great. It's not a great Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It's my least favorite of the entire franchise. And then after that would be Iron Man 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I actually had time to think about which one I liked less than the other, Iron Man 2 or Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And I think I like Guardians a little better. But Thor Ragnarok, like, it's got all the elements that should make this the best Thor movie out there. It doesn't take place on Earth, except for a tiny bit, when we know that Thor and Doctor Strange are going to be teaming up for a bit. Again, that's not a spoiler. That was hinted at in the mid-credits scene for Doctor Strange. Gold medal, nice. Oh, did I retry it? Whatever, why not? But anyway, it doesn't take place on Earth. It doesn't have Jane Foster in it. It doesn't have Darcy in it. The humor doesn't look as forced as before. It feels more organic. Valkyrie looks cool. Hela looks cool. Hulk looks fucking awesome, as he always does. And it just, like, it looks really cool. And I especially love when Hulk finally talks. Outside of saying Hulk smash or puny god. Why did I have so much trouble with that? So, that was great. I'm hopeful that Thor Ragnarok is going to be good. Because even though I may not have been a fan of Thor the Dark World, the Marvel Cinematic Universe hasn't had a movie that I've disliked. There have been some that I was like, I don't need to watch this over and over again, but I still own on Blu-ray. Like, I mean, Iron Man 2, Thor the Dark World, but also Ant-Man and Doctor Strange are two other movies. I like them. I like Ant-Man and Doctor Strange, but they're not great movies overall.
I gotta go home.
Look, first I gotta take care of crime, Spider-Man, or you have to take care of crime. But yeah, I have high hopes for Thor the Dark World. Justice League, I want to be good. I'm hoping it's good. But something in my gut just tells me that it's not going to be good. And I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope that I'm wrong about Justice League. And part of it also comes from the problem, like, why I'm not enthusiastic about Justice League is, like, again, it's being rushed. It's only the 5th DC Extended Universe film, which I know Avengers was the 6th Marvel Cinematic Universe film, but the movies beforehand, like, had time to flesh out the members of the team before we actually fully get introduced to them. DC Extended Universe, not so much, because Man of Steel was mediocre and didn't really give us a very interesting Superman. Batman vs. Superman was way too busy on too many different things to the point where we didn't really get enough character development from anyone except Batman. Wonder Woman did the job that it needed to do, and it did it tremendously. Suicide Squad was just pointless. Like, Suicide Squad was a movie that you make after Justice League. Can I make the boat? Alright, I made it. Yes! Nailed it.
Aunt May made dinner.
Were you finished, Spider-Man? Okay. But anyway, yeah, with Justice League, like, we don't know shit about Aquaman. We don't know shit about the Flash. We don't know shit about Cyborg.
I think hanging here would be impressive enough.
There we are. And like if they'd done that for Superman or Batman or even Spider-Man, where they just put him in these movies, then that would be fine. Because we know the general public knows the stories of Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man by heart. The general public does not know much about the Flash, Cyborg, or Aquaman. And the general public, especially Aquaman, because the general public just thinks that Aquaman is stupid and just like the most ridiculous DC hero ever. And I do appreciate that they're trying to make Aquaman seem cool, but it seems like they're trying way too hard to make him seem cool. Jason Momoa, he's not too much of a charismatic actor, but he's not like god-awful as an actor. But it just seems like, I'm not digging the California surfer dude attitude that they gave Aquaman.
This suit Eddie has, it was made by our fathers, but it used my dad's DNA as a starting palette.
So, it's like part you?
No. Well, yeah, in a creepy way.
Yeah.
When I got close to it in the museum, it felt like my brain was going to crawl out of my face.
Ew. Ew, again.
Sorry.
Do you know what you're doing?
Kind of.
What is it?
I have no idea.
What are those black things?
Yeah, that's the I have no idea part.
Okay, what do we do now? That was... I guess that was just part for the story. But yeah, Aquaman, like, the thing to just make Aquaman cool is just stay faithful to the character, because I might not be a fan of Aquaman, and it's mainly because I don't know much about the character. But what I do remember him from is Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, the two animated series from the early 2000s, I want to say. And I remember thinking he was kind of a cool character. And that's like ultimately what you have to do. I mean, maybe there's a version of Aquaman.
Well, look who we got here.
Are people shooting each other on the roof of the school? Wow. You guys must be seriously bored to go up on a school rooftop and just start fighting each other. You're not even students. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I mean, I don't read many comic books, so maybe there's a version of Aquaman out there that's, that is, California surfer dude? I don't know. If someone in the if someone in the comments could tell me, I would definitely appreciate that. Whoa. Because... So yeah, sorry, now I'm focused on this race, where I, for sure, am not going to get a gold medal. Oh, never mind. I just ate shit right there. Just like I hope I eat shit with, Justice League coming out. Anyway, we got about... Oh, you know, we got about, like, 6 minutes left. Let's just go swing around the city for a bit. Let's try to collect enough tokens to, move on to the next part of the story, yeah? But, yeah, Justice League, I want it to be good. I hope it's good. But I don't have the highest hopes that it'll be good, just because it's Zack Snyder directing it again. Thor Ragnarok looks really good. And 16 movies in, Marvel has not let me down yet. So I have high hopes for that one. Oh, you again. There were some other trailers that came out. There was a trailer for Ready Player One, which I don't know that much about. All I know, like, just for the movie, is that it's being directed by Steven Spielberg. It kind of focuses around video games. And you have, like, some familiar things that aren't from video games in it. Such as, like, the Iron Giant's in it. The DeLorean from Back to the Future is in it. It looks like it could really be cool, except it doesn't really look like a Steven Spielberg film, which maybe that's actually not a criticism, because Spielberg has actually, like, he's done a lot of different variety of movies throughout his career as a director. Okay, more crime up here. Oh, God.
Hey, after this, you guys want to go to a movie?
Alright. You know what? We'll end it right here. Actually, let's go see what this token is. But I'll start giving the rundown right now. This has been Part 4 of Ultimate Spider-Man. We are continuously progressing in the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below and tell me what your thoughts are on the trailers that premiered at Comic-Con. Mainly the ones I was talking about. And tell me if you've been to Comic-Con. I'd really like to hear your experience if you did go there. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share me with your friends. And, yeah, next week will be Part 5 of Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, I'm not done yet. Silver. Boom. I think because I got caught off guard. Giant Storm is waiting atop the Baxter building. And you know what? We'll do that next week. So, just grab the secret token, and until next week, this is the real Mr. Robinson telling you, there's only one. See you guys next week.